knocking, so if that beat ain't knocking, so if that beat ain't knocking, so if that beat ain't knocking, let's get it knocking hard. I want dumbest, 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 I dumbest, from the board, from the board, from the board, start up. Dumbest, 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 I dumbest, from the board, from the board, from the board, start up. Dumbest, 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 I dumbest, from the board, from the board, from the board, start up. Dumbest, 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 I dumbest, from the board, from the board, from the board, start up. That beat, 'cause I'm bored. 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 That beat, 'cause I came to start the party, 'cause I'm the party starter. So if that beat ain't knocking, let's get it knocking harder. I came to start the party, 'cause I'm the party, 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 party. I'm the party, 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 party. I know it's party, I'm the dumbest, dumbest, I know it's party, dumbest, 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 I know it's from the party, from the party, from the party, start a party. Dumbest, 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 I know it's from the party, from the party, from the party, start a party. Dumbest, 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 I know it's from the party, from the party, from the party, start a party. That beat, 'cause I'm bored. 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 That beat, 'cause I'm bored.
Baby number 7 amused.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this gold too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now.
Good morning, chat. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, happy Tuesday. This song's a bit of a bop, you know. This song's a bit of a bop. Oh. Dear Lord, that song was a bit of a bop. How are you guys doing? Welcome back to the show. Happy Tuesday. We're back after a couple of days away. What? Hi. be back, chat. It's good to be back. All right. We are good. What is going on, dudes? Thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully you guys are doing good, man. What up? Still drunk? Definitely not. I wasn't even. I mean, okay, that's a lie. Right. I'll explain everything. Don't panic, chat. Okay. Don't panic. Okay. All will be explained. But it's good to be back. Welcome back to the show. We're going to try to keep the intro semi-short and sweet, but I will also give you an update on what's been going on. And then we'll hop into some video games and hopefully finish the TNT today. I don't actually remember how many rows we have to go, but hopefully we'll have a good stab at it. So, first things first, we've got a little bit of catching up to do. So, Jesse Deemer coming in, primed out of your goddamn mind. Starting the show off with a prime sub. Thank you so much for that. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, Snake Eyes for 63 months primed out of his mind during the intro. Baby number 7, indeed. Indeed, man. That's a bit crazy. That is a bit crazy. But yeah, I hope you guys have had a brilliant weekend. I'm sorry I haven't been here. Friday was obviously the last stream we did. We did a fishy stream on Friday, which was good fun. Unfortunately, I had to end early because of weather conditions, but it was good fun. Saturday, I had my final little birthday celebration, which is also... I think I tweeted a picture of it. It's on my Instagram as well. Imp. 70 months, mate. Welcome back. That's a lot of months. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
70 months. Do you know how long that is?
It's a very long time, mate. Thank you for the 70 years woo, of being subbed. It's a long time. Thank you so much, mate. So yeah, Saturday I went to London and I was day drinking all day and then went out that night too. It was a very heavy day. Brilliant fun though. I had a great time. One of the best days out I think I've had in a long time, actually. It was awesome. Chrome! 14 months primed out of your mind. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Happy belated birthday button. Much love.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was the last little birthday celebration Saturday, which was great. Ended up... I mean, I think it was like a 15-hour drinking session in the end, something like that. It was a heavy one. It was good fun, though. And then obviously Sunday... I was in London again because I had another friend of mine's birthday, which was also really good fun. Unfortunately, Sunday night I got really sick. I'm not really sure why. I was in a bad way Sunday night. And then I came home yesterday. Still not feeling great. Feeling a little bit better, but not 100%. And then I woke up this morning feeling okay. So we're back, and that's my weekend. But I hope you've all had a brilliant weekend as well, chat. I hope you've all had a good one as well. I know, Joey. I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know. Hey, Tom, how are you, mate? I haven't been here in a few months, but life's been a bitch lately, and I just came here because I feel good in this chat and stream. Oh, well, I hope I can put a smile on your face, mate. I hope I can put a smile on your face. Should be me and Doc Shenanigans tomorrow. Yeah, you're gonna have me back for a little while now. I don't really have anything to do until the end of the month, which is good. Which means after having a few days off, which is more than I like to do anyway. I hate having 3 days off. We're going to be smashing out streams every day. I don't intend on taking a day off until I need one for whatever reason. Whether it's catching up on stuff I'm behind on or whatever. But I should be here every single day now. Until the end of the month. So. Bigfoot!
Your poor liver. Anyways, back to the regularly scheduled program. What did the grape say when it got crushed? Nothing. It just let out a little whine.
Oh my god, terrible, man, terrible. Yeah, I need to give my liver a little break. Friday I got smashed. I had fucking 7 beers at the pub on Friday. And then Saturday was 15 hours of drinking. I think it ended up being like 15 pints by the end of it. So it's, we got to give the body a little bit of a rest. Might have been why I felt so shit Sunday night. Back to the regularly scheduled program, indeed. Nothing, that was terrible. That was terrible, Bigfoot. Terrible. For once, Georgia, you now have a 50% success rate on that. Hype train? Yeah, we're... Oh, there it is. Never mind. Bigfoot, gifted a sub. Thank you so much, mate. Appreciate it, dude. Terrible. Primed out of your mind for 8 months as well. Coming on in. One away from that Twitch, baby. Thank you so much, dude. Welcome back. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Heliconf coming in for 2 months as well. Tier 1 out of his mind. Thank you so much, my friend. Welcome. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Just to support you.
Aw, thank you so much. Appreciate that, Helicon. Saw Uncharted last night. I rate it if you plan to go see it at some point. I mean, I am broke now. Like, I literally have $25 to my name at the moment. I'm in a bad way. It's okay, though, because payday is in approximately 8 hours from now. So, it's fine. I just have to survive for the next 8 hours.
Need the hype train leader badge. Might as well use this opportunity. What does a frog do if his car breaks down? 3, 2, 1. He gets it towed.
Oh my god. Terrible. Get him out of here. Thank you for the 500 bits. Appreciate it, mate. That was awful, Bigfoot. That was absolutely awful. Thank you for the 500 bits. I would have died drinking that much. Yes, but you see, you gotta understand, Pete. I am British. And in the land of the UK, we know how to drink over here. We do things properly over here. Anyway, I'm also sober for the whole of next month. I have a bet on with somebody that I'm not allowed to drink for the whole of next month, so I'm enjoying my last couple of weeks of drinking. Although I won't be drinking all this week. I'm not. No way. But and all those country folks coming out here to London and not being able to stomach our superior form of air we have here in London. I mean, that's very true. That's very true. I mean, like where I'm from, down a little bit, I don't know, it would be like northeast of London. But anyway, out in the countryside, that is Cambridge, but whatever. Where I'm from, we breathe oxygen. And then you go down to London and you just breathe pure carbon dioxide. So clearly, yeah, my old lungs and body just couldn't handle the pure carbon dioxide. Honestly, I'm old and can't do that anymore. No, Pete. No. I am old and we power forward. When do you think you're going to lose the world? I don't know. Probably in like 10, 15 years, something like that. Anyway, chat, thank you guys so much for being here. Good morning to you. 2 minutes left on the hype train. The bit leaderboard is reset. The gifted sub leaderboard is reset. The bronze, silver, and gold badges are available to literally everybody. Bigfoot currently holds the gold medal on the bit leaderboard at 700 bits. The silver and bronze is still available. And for gifted subs as well. At 1 gifted sub. So thank you very much, guys. Appreciate the support. All of the subs and shit. Thank you very much, dudes. Thank you. 1 minute 30 left on the hype train to find 3 of the finest subs. Before we carry on, we'll let the world all load up. Let's do the hellos. We should do the hellos and we should crack on. Heliconf, thank you for the 100 bits. Happy late birthday. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Chat, let's say hi to everyone. If you guys are out there, you're not lurking in the darkness, please say hello in the chat. I should say hello back. We should welcome everyone to the stream and then play some video games. Slim Boy, good morning to you. Starry Lauren, good to see you. Pony, Frosty Fly, Combat, Smoke, Grace, Georgie, MK, or Mr. K Powder, Hybrid, DJ, Techno, Tedible, good to see you. ZZ Kane, Toolball, good to see you. Ben, good to see you. Mayo, Ayla, Wendy, Gatatron, Quarter, good to see you. Tom, Limu, good to see you. Sweetie, FJL, Sunscripts, DJ, Lady, Monkey, Smash at the house, good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing good. Storm, what up, dude? Thump, good to see you. Monkey, what up? Jedabu, Coffee Girl, and hello, Comp. Hopefully you guys are doing good. If I didn't miss you and all you lurking in the darkness, thank you for being here. Let's play some video games. Alright. I need to repair all this. So, I did AFK this farm. I did AFK this farm. I think I shut everything down when I went fishing in the morning. Judging by the gunpowder that's on the floor, this is pretty much full. Oh, fucking hell, button. Can you learn to use a mouse, please? So this should be pretty... Oh. Okay. It's pretty much full. That's missing like 6 chests. But we won't need that in TNT anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. Right, let's start off by going to sleep. Yeah, this is our temporary creeper farm. Let me sleep, and then we'll figure out how much TNT we have left, because I really don't remember. I really don't remember. Quite a bit, Mr. K Panda. Quite a bit. But that is something that I'm trying to rein in a little bit. And will rein in, I should say. Not trying. Trying makes me sound like an alcoholic. I will be reining in. Okay, we have 5 layers left to go. 5 rows left, and then it's done. All of this is all TNT'd up. Jolly!
An African dwarf frog was doing his My True Ancestry. Turns out he is mostly African, but there's a little Polish in him. Turns out he was a tadpole.
Do you know what, Jolly? I saw that on TikTok a few days ago. I saw that one on TikTok a few days ago. So it looks like we've got 3 shulkers of TNT. So we'll smash out as much as we can here to start with. We'll go from there. Hey, Queen Bee Jolly, thank you for the 300 bits. Taking that number 2 spot on the bit leaderboard. Enjoy, mate. Thank you, thank you. All right. Let me go and repel this up as well to start with here. No, Piscu V2's not been done. We will do... It won't be... I don't know what we'll do. I don't know. We'll do something similar, but I really don't want to dig it out, but we'll see how we feel. JRD! 18 months, mate. That's a lot of months. That is a lot of months, man. That is a hell of a lot of months. Why does this sound really loud? Why do my villagers sound really loud today? That'll do it. No worries, Pink. Have a wonderful sleep. We will see you whenever we see you. We will see you whenever we see you. Hopefully sooner rather than later. And, yeah. Take care of yourself. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. All that good shit. All that good shit. It did make me smile, Jolly. I must admit. It did make me smile. You don't. Perfect. Anonymous. Thank you for giving Pink 3 months of sub. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. That is super kind of you. Oh, we can go again. Nice. I also had an absolute mare chat. I had a big old mare. Actually, do I want to share this? No, I don't want to share the story. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Backtrack. Consider it backtrack. That is the noise of a backtrack. Golden Jet, thank you for the 65 bits. Barmate, how are you? Sorry I missed The last couple of streams. How's the progress? What are we up to today? Oh, that's not a villager. Today we are working more on the TNT. We've nearly finished. We have 5 rows remaining. We have 5 rows remaining. Spit it out? No. It's essentially the story of how I nearly shit my pants at approximately midnight in the middle of nowhere in London on Sunday night. It was bad, man. It was bad. But we're not going to go into that. Let's just say when you're how can I put this? Not very well. The old bowels tend to loosen up a little bit. And that, with the combination of a tube station not being the one you thought it was, and having absolutely nothing at the top of it, is quite a bad combination. Shout out to Bermondsey tube station, which is not the tube station I thought it was. And yeah, turns out it's in the middle of nowhere with just nothing around. Alright, so that in there. Cool. That should get rid of all that for me. Perfect. Oh, hang on, I've got more. Diddy Page. What a classy man. What a classy man. We're good. We're good. Alright, there's that. Let me grab some more food as well. Let's grab that. Grab that too. My friend's partner shit in her front lawn one day. They couldn't get the smell out, so she used a bunch of chemicals and killed the grass. Oh dear. Oh dear. Listen, like, the bottom line is, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Like, that's it. Like, I wouldn't mind getting a couple farmer villages, actually, for golden carrots as well. While this TNT is all well and good, it's a bit of a hunger situation gets bad. What I know, Nightwolf, is there's nothing at the top of that tube station other than houses and a bunch of closed down corner shops, except for one tiny one with an owner in it that is not very helpful and decided to not let me use his toilet. And then there's one pub just in the middle of nowhere, which thank God it was there, else yeah, it would have been a bad situation. Alright, let's go. Keep your eyes peeled in the bottom right chat for lava pops. We'll use as much of this TNT as we can. We're probably going to have to go get more, though. It was a very close call. It was. It was the closest call I've had since I shit on that person's... next to that person's front gate in Australia. Some 2 years ago. Let's go in the sea. There is no sea around. I wish there was. Jesus. No, it was bad. Then again, that was different though. I wasn't ill. That I had just done, I think it was a 28-hour stream. Basically eating nothing but fruit and water. Did have a meal in there at some point. And then after I finished that stream, I went out for dinner with Roxy and her family. And then on the way, clearly that steak and everything that I had pushed everything in me through. And yeah, I just couldn't stop it. And literally like a minute from mine and Roxy's place. Literally a minute away, I just couldn't. I had to go. It was that bad. It was coming. So I just got to pull into what I thought was a lay-by. I wedged my back end into a bush. Turns out, the next day in the daylight, it wasn't. It was somebody's front gate. I thought it was some allotments or something like that. I didn't really know what I thought it was. I just thought it was just some little lay-by thing. Oh well. Shit happens. Okay. Hey, Bazzonis. No, Croatia was when I had a shit in the sea. I had 3 in the sea in Croatia, actually. Oh, yeah, chestplate. Good shout. Good shout. Apparently, Croatia have not learned the wonders of the toilet and putting them in places where the public may need them. A habitual random shitter. Listen, if you gotta go and it's coming, I'm sorry. I'm not shitting my pants. I'm going. Alright? Simple as that. Simple as that. Nope, nearly that. Anyway, this stream has started on some wonderful conversations. I don't have heard the story of Button going anywhere without really unfortunately timed shit. Listen. Everyone's had like a valid reason though. Like the first one was that marathon where I just eaten a lot of fruit and shit and it all just pushed it through. Second time was Croatia, where I was literally on an island in the middle of nowhere, which had 0 toilets on it. Like, what do you want me to do? And then the third time, and that was like a 2-hour boat ride from land. Then the third time was, well, no, because that wasn't, I did make it to a toilet, so that wasn't the third time. It's only twice. Okay. Wow, say guys, terrible. We'll know the light level of every square. Mostly. Mostly. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, Nightwolf. What can I say? How many rows to go? 4 after this one. Yeah, we've already dropped 2,000 frames. I don't know what's going on with my internet today. It's being a bit funny. It's being a bit funny. You're mad at me? Why are you mad at me? What have I done now? I haven't even been here for you to be mad at me. What have I done? Hey, Jen, how are you? Shadows. It's coming along good, Tom. It's coming along good, man. Didn't wish me a happy Valentine's when you were meant to be my Valentine. Let's see if we can find this. See if we can find this here real quick. I don't know what you want me to say, George. I don't know what you want me to say. Mode at Brook, not me. Patchki, thank you for the 4 months. I appreciate it, mate. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. 4 beautiful months. Coming up on that half a year, mate. Coming up on that half a year. It's a long time. It's a long time. What can I say? I know. But she expects to have multiple. Like I'm some sort of option. Like, nah. No. Hell no. Tell you what I did have. A little bit of a positive note from that London trip. I had the best pint of Guinness I've ever had in my life. And probably will have for a very long time in the future. It was absolutely perfect. Long story short, we were going to go for a meal. There was 3 of us on the Sunday. We were going to go for a meal. And... No one... Oh, okay. No, never mind. I'll just sit here in silence. It's fine. Georgie is mad. She's pissed. She's had evidence drop. Hey, Gamer Tag. Fluffy, thank you for the 200 bits.
First time here, you were on my recommended. Hope I enjoyed Hiru's sick.
Hey, thank you for the 200 bits, mate. Appreciate it. Taking that number 3 spot on the leaderboard, Fluffy. Thank you, mate. Please help me out. What exactly is Guinness? Reminder, I'm Australian, but you don't have Guinness. What? It's like everywhere over here. Guinness is a stout. It's not an ale, it's a stout. Oh my god. It was the best pint of Guinness. Like, you know when ice cream starts to melt? Marcus! For the 1500 biddies. Yeah, you must have Guinness in Australia, surely. Marcus, thank you so much, mate. We're going to get you a green sign in the stadium, brother. Thank you very much. You know, like when ice cream starts to melt and it kind of gets that creamy consistency, right? But that is what we were talking about on the top of this pint. It had a nice big head on it, like you should for Guinness. A proper Guinness-sized head. And then when it ran over the side when he was pouring it, rather than it just running down, it just very, very slowly just crept down the side of the glass. And it was absolutely unreal. Marcus, we got you, mate. I wish I had taken a picture of it. I really do. I was going to go get one yesterday as well before I left, but that was, we didn't do that anymore. Was it ice cold? It was an extra cold tap as well. It was actually sick. They had like, rather than just being like a pulley tap, they had a giant Guinness heart. Like the logo of Guinness, a big heart. They had one of those and they poured it from that. It was really cool. So you knew it was going to be mega. Oh, I see, Johnny. I see. I'm not bullying you, Georgie. No, Fluffy, I don't want you to hear this. I'm not bullying Georgie. I'm just dropping facts. Oh, this could be bad. I'm just dropping facts, Fluffy. And Georgie does not like the truth. Simple as that. James, 2 years. Welcome back, my friend.
24 months, Bog. How's it going, Button?
Hey, it's going good, man. Thank you so much for the resub, bro. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, but then you abandoned me for Brooke. Like, what do you want me to do? Just stick around? No. No way. It's not how it works, I'm afraid. Did you find any... No, unfortunately not. The fishing stream was a strange one this time. The first time I've ever been to that, that spot, and it was all of the water was extremely stirred up and murky. I've never seen it like that. So I'm not really sure what caused it, but it was annoying because the weather was perfect for it as well. If the lake had been clear, it would have been perfect. But yeah, unfortunately that's fishing, right? I don't know what caused it to be that murky. I don't think it had rained or anything, so I don't know. It's very strange. I don't think it's gonna come this far. I think it'll be all right. Did I catch any shark? No. This is probably fine. Do I play any other games off stream? Yeah, occasionally. I don't really have time to play games off stream, though, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, occasionally. Where the fuck am I? Monsters Incorporated. Here we go. Here we go. I can do some more torches. I'm going to finish this round and get some more torches. No, Georgie, because you'd already chosen Brooke. I don't want to hear it. You have no leg to stand on it. Maybe so. And then abandoned me for Brooke. And asked her. It's fine. It's not that deep. You made your bed. You can lay in it. You don't just choose someone else. Thank you, Jen. Thank you very much. Although, I must admit, I think Valentine's Day is a load of bollocks anyway. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a lovely day, whatever, yada, yada, yada. But I don't know why there's one specific day dedicated to loving your partner. Like, you should love your partner every day, not just one day. Like, you know. Why only, like, mention it, like, one day of the year? So, I think Valentine's Day is a load of bollocks anyway, but there you go. But there you go. Because you chose others, Georgie. What do you want me to say? You've chosen other people. I'm not an option. Not a last resort. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Alright. Oh no, I still have more. I was just saying, I haven't run out, surely. I'm going to keep this coal on me, though, because I'm going to need that for torches. We've already done a creeper farm. We will do another one. We will do another one. At some point. I've got to figure it out, though. I don't want to blow up or mine out deep slate.
Did you have a good birthday?
I did, thank you, man. I had a great birthday. Thank you for asking. Thank you for the 9 months always, man. Appreciate that. That's a Twitch, baby. You need to come up with a name for that shit. Also, Gamertab with the 5 biddies. Hey, Barn, when I first saw the channel, I was curious to see what this channel was about. Turns out to be a good one. Hey, thank you for the 5 bits. Appreciate that, mate. This area is 128 by 128. What are we doing right now? So, above us, we built a giant mine temple, and we've also got our auto storage area. And what we're doing is we are blowing up the entire floor rather than digging out, because digging out is boring. So we're blowing up the entire floor. And then we're going to build a giant ocean monument surrounded by a coral reef. Which would be sweet. Which would be sweet. That's the plan. Row of TNT on. This is row 25 of 29. We've got 4 to go after this. Build an ocean monument from scratch. I need to start considering AFKing the Guardian farm as well. We're actually going to have to do something on that if we do that today. I didn't think about that. We're going to fix... Not fix. I've got to empty the storage area system that's there. Will you waterlog the whole thing? Yeah, but that's easy. That's not difficult to do. The thing that's going to be... So what we're going to have to do is... We're going to blow it all up. We're going to put white concrete all on the walls and the floor. We're going to build the temple. And then we're going to fill it with water. And then we're going to surround it with, like, different corals and make a bit of a coral reef. That's the idea. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Tactical nuke!
Copper I don't really care too much about. Milo! Coming in! Dropping a bomb! Dropping a bomb! Thank you very much, my man. Thank you very much.
Valentine's Day comes around the same time as the ancient Romans' Lupercalia festival, where essentially men and women would strip and get spanked with animal pelts to boost fertility. Then the ladies put their name in a bucket and the guys who pull it bang.
Wow. I never knew that. I never knew that. Thank you for the $3, mate. Appreciate it. I imagine there was much disappointment from some of the women. Hi, Laura. How are you? I have 5 monitors in the studio. 5. How are you, Lara? I can't tell Lara to do her coursework. And it's not my job to boss Lara around. If anything, I would say, Lara, screw your coursework and let's play zombies. Let's play some zombies. Lara's like, hell yes. I don't have any torches left, do I? Okay. We are getting towards those weird, like, almost corrupt chunks. I don't really know what's going to happen when those blow up. Hopefully it's not going to, I don't know, cause a bunch of lag and shit. What's your assignment for, like? You're playing Dying Light 2? Nice. A game I want to buy. I want to buy it, but I don't know if it's, like, worth buying, because I haven't played the first one. Is Red Dead Redemption 2. I'd like to buy Red Dead Redemption 2, because it looks fun, but I don't... Everyone that I've spoke to has said, like, have you played the first one? If not, play that first. So I don't know if it's even worth getting. Like, it looks a great game. I don't know if there's any point if I've not played the other one. Oh, for uni. Oh, I see. That's rough, Laura. You'd love it. I never played the first one, but it's a prequel, so it was fine. I spent hours just fishing. Still, that Red Dead Redemption 2 is amazing. Yeah, it does look pretty good. I know it's like, it's kind of like GTA, but you're like a cowboy or whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I know it's kind of like that. But like, I don't know. I'm assuming there's like a story like there is in like GTA. Definitely worth getting. If you don't want to play 1, just watch a video on Red Dead 1 so you understand the characters. And book, Red Dead 2 is amazing. Yeah, I think that was the big thing. It was the characters. They were like, you kind of want to, like, know those. I don't... fuck. This still makes me nervous, man. I don't know if there's lava and shit below this. I don't know. I don't know. What I do need is to get torches. The story is epic, you'll cry. I don't want to cry. Oh my god, Georgie, please. Great story. Well, I am a sucker for a good story in a game. 4 rows to go, boys. 4 rows to go. Pause champs in the chat. First of all, though, I need to go get more torches because I don't have any. It wasn't bad, George. It wasn't bad. You just ruined it by offering somebody else better, you know? This is what I mean. Talk about feeling just like an option. It's unbelievable. We blow it up today, you think? It depends. Like, if we get it finished. All depends. I've also got to figure out... I still haven't worked out yet how we're going to watch this without... I just don't know how we're going to watch this without... let's get out of here, actually. Without killing ourselves. Because I want to obviously watch it. I just want to set it off and run. The problem is it's going to lag like crazy while it's going off. So it's going to be difficult for us to actually... If anything goes wrong, it's going to be difficult for us to do anything about. Yeah, maybe like a spectator mode or something. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is we need to replenish our emergency torches. Oh, this is actually empty too. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, 5900 actually think it'll lag that bad. It's nothing to do with my computer. It's to do with Java. Nothing to do with my computer. It's just Java and like tick rate is going to go through the floor. Yeah, we'll do a prediction when it happens. I don't think it will crash. Like I say, my old computer handled 115,000 going off at the same time. So I don't think this will crash. But the difference is we have this entire storage system on top of it. So I don't know. Well, Java doesn't. Minecraft coding does. Minecraft's base and like core coding is shit. Like, that's it. There's no easy way of saying it. It is utter shit. And unfortunately, it's one of those things that can't be rewritten unless it's done from the ground up. So that is why Microsoft brought out the Bedrock Edition, or C#. I think it's C# or C++. It might be C++. But they're rewriting the entire game from scratch. Exactly the same, but they're just writing it properly. Eventually, Bedrock and Java editions will be identical. And I imagine in the years to come, Java edition will be dropped. I don't think that's going to happen for quite a while, but I think it will happen eventually. think it will happen eventually. It is C, but yeah, it was either C# or C++. It was one of them. Four rows thinking big boom today. Maybe. We've got 2 hours-ish. I can't go terribly overtime today, but we've got a couple hours. It takes about 20 minutes to do a road, so you're looking at like an hour and 20 minutes to do it all if we just keep smashing it out. However, I will run out of TNT before then, so we're gonna have to go make more. So we'll see. We'll see how we are for time. And again, we've also got to figure out how the hell we're gonna watch this thing without killing ourselves. It's another problem to solve. I'm sure, Jordy. I'm sure. The mods you can pull in Bedrock Edition, if that's going to be allowed as supported. Well, Java modded, I imagine, will eventually fizzle out, pretty much. Hey, Eddie, how are you? You want my hoodie? My hoodie is comfortable. Mega comfortable. Whoa! That came out of nowhere. Oh my god, Brick, please. Yeah, I don't know how they would do that. Obviously, there's the marketplace for stuff. The thing with PC, though, and, like, just PC for any game, in fact, is it's much easier to, like, mod and, you know, do stuff like that, too, than console. And, like, edit the files of them. Like, if you told someone to go on the PS5 version and edit the files a little bit to include some mods, that's 1,000 times harder to do than Java Edition, right? So I think mods will always exist, regardless. There just might be, like, maybe, like, official ones or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see what the future holds. Yeah, this hoodie was actually my granddad's, who passed away in November, bless him. But he only wore it a few times. So, my nan gave it to me. And yeah, I love it. It was brilliant. Da, 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 da. I love it. Make a small obsidian platform. A small obsidian platform is not going to save me from 40,000 TNT blowing up around me. Honestly, I don't mind if mods can't do as much if the game is fast, stable, and consistent. Well, true. And I mean, in the past couple of years, with the way they've been putting out updates, I hate to say it, I've not massively missed modded. Like, I'm not like... there's certain things I miss of modded, but I'm not, like, desperate to go back to modded. Like, I'm having fun in vanilla, you know? Wizel! 82 months! Thank you so much, mate. Appreciate it, dude. 82 months is a long-ass time. Got spaghetti and meatballs last night. Ooh. I, last night, went to, like a pub place with a couple friends for food. And there, they did, between a certain, like, amount of time, they do 2 mains for £9. Which is fucking unbelievable when you think about it. So I got a chicken burger, like a southern fried chicken burger and chips, and fish and chips for £9, or $12 if you're American. That's a fucking bargain, mate. Like, and it's not like bad food. It's good food. I say good food. It's decent food. But like, you cannot complain for like £9 for that. Oh. I went on a date without you. What? With 2 guys? Yes. Your streaming time. Wait, what about my streaming time? When do I stream? If you look at your clock and go back 4 hours, anywhere between then and 2 hours ago. Is when we kind of start. Was it a Green King change? No, it wasn't. I think. I don't know. I don't know what it was. I forgot the name of it. But it was fantastic. Yeah, and you get 2 mains for £9. Now that's sick. Like, if you go there with a mate, which I did. I mean, I had 2 mains to myself because I didn't want to eat anything. But usually I would say I'll have one, you have the other for £4. Like £4.50 or whatever. That's a steal. Okie doke. I'm in class with sound off. Ah, well, you shouldn't be watching class. It's very, very, very bad. Oh, we're dropping frames. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're dropping frames. Hold the frames. Everybody hold the frames. Hold the frames. I think we're okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. That could have been bad. Not gonna lie, I did shit my panties a little bit. That could have almost been bad. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my internet today. It's pretty bad. To be fair, I need to get that Virgin thing sorted again. Because I was meant to have Virgin Business installed, but unfortunately the guy that was coming to do it got COVID and had to cancel. And I haven't got around to redoing it yet. But I will! No, it won't drop frames because of the bang. I have a streaming PC, so no matter what happens on the gaming, even if the gaming PC turns off, the stream will stay live and be unaffected. That is the wonders of having 2 PCs to broadcast. I have more than an hour before my next class, so I'm sitting at home eating lunch and enjoying the stream. Hope everyone's having a great day. Thank you, man. Glad you're enjoying the show. Hey, Floats, how you doing, mate? Keep your eyes peeled, by the way. Chat in the bottom right-hand corner for lava pops. If you see it, panic. I thought I went through a cave again, then. We're fine. Nobody picnic. Hey, RKG, how you doing, mate? Mate. Tell you, since I became a streamer, my speech has gone significantly downhill. And I'm convinced it's because I try to speak. Like, I'm thinking things in my head, like, of what's coming up for, like, me to say in conversations and stuff like that. And I'm, like, trying to speak to catch up to it. And then I miss words and I, like, mispronounce words and stuff like that. Speech increased to 100. Yeah, basically. Yo, I know what happened on Friday as well. I meant to sort of ask chat about this as well. Did you guys see the Astra rocket launch on Friday? Did you guys see that shit? That went wrong. I got to watch that live, which was exciting to see something go wrong live. But DJ Rascal, 10 months, mate. Thank you so much. No, it's not. I'll show you what it is. It was a bit mad. It was. So, obviously... Hold on, let me mute this just for audio purposes. Obviously, everybody's familiar with, like, SpaceX's launches, right? Everyone's familiar. And, you know, for example, if you watch a SpaceX flight, everything splits off and you're left with usually like a couple camera views that look something like this, right? Usually, this is the one I want you to focus on, okay? It wasn't SpaceX that launched this rocket, but this is what you would be used to seeing, right? You got the rocket propelling forward to its orbit, whatever, right? But check this shit out. Have a go on this. This shit went wrong, man. So it all launched fine and everything like that. And that's the rocket you can barely see up there. But it all launched fine. And then it went to separate. And, like, fucked itself. So, it, like, you'll see it, like, drops down. As, like, the fairing halves try to come across. It ignites in itself. And look at the right-hand camera. Look. I don't think that was meant to happen. That shit is spinning. I don't think that was meant to happen. And yeah. That was bad. That was bad. It is unmanned, yeah. It's just a payload going up. Because the fairing tried to separate and then got, like, stuck. And then the second stage ignited in itself and just went bang and just started spinning out everywhere.
Belated Valentine's Day. Have a terrible joke just from me to you all. I once went on a blind date with Belinda Carlisle. It was disappointing. I should have read the info from the dating website properly. Turns out the email said it'll be Linda from Carlisle.
Oh my god, we've saved the tournaments. Terrible as always. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Well, that won't leave any debris in space. That will fall back to Earth and burn in the atmosphere. That will fall back to Earth and burn in the atmosphere, so that won't leave anything behind. Oh man, that shit was spinning. Gotta feel bad for him though. That's like millions and millions of dollars. Just gone. Just gone. Oh, true. There's definitely space debris out there, but will take ages to come back down. But I don't know. Maybe someday we'll figure out a way of solving it. Wouldn't surprise me if Starship eventually had some sort of a space debris catching system. Wouldn't surprise me. Be cool to see. I'm over it. Oh, was it? Yeah, I don't know what the payload was. I just know it was a NASA thing. It's a bit mad. What? Wow, bro. Or... No, actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It was bad, bro. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not mad about it. Oh, I see, right. What's odd? No, it doesn't matter. Some science believe there's a chance we have access to with microorganisms when we sent our most recent rovers. Maybe. Fuck, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Like bacteria and shit like that, yeah. Maybe. Wow, bro, mean. I mean, message me to remind me and I will. Yeah. So it may have slipped through. Well, as far as we know, there's nothing there, so it shouldn't really matter. Anything, I don't think any microorganisms will really survive very long there anyway. Not without water. Hey, Imtala, how are you? Is this baby gonna blow up? We are in 3 rows to go. Three rows to go. In-game day 3019. You have an extra 2 hours. Come on, Lara, you got this. I believe in you. I believe in you. Okay. You are a sub. It's a big pug. I love this whole project was / is the fast way. I mean, I think this is faster than mining it out. If not, it's very close. I think it would probably be faster though, honestly. And way more exciting. Imagine just digging this out for days on end. That'd be so lame.
Wow.
Weenie the Pooh gifting 5 beautiful subs. Thank you so much for getting 5 subs, Weenie. Appreciate that. Thanks for the years of entertainment. Aw, thank you for the support. We're gonna get you in the stadium. Weenie, we're gonna get you in the stadium. Thank you so much. There you are. On the list, ready to go in. Thank you so much for getting 5 subs. Taking that #1 spot on the gifted sub leaderboard as well. Enjoy. Enjoy. Okay. Chat, did you see McDonald's ran out of chicken Big Macs? Did you see that? It's a bit mad. It's a bit mad. I was quite sad, actually. I was quite sad. I've only had one, and I was drunk when I had it, so I don't really remember how good it was. Is that what it was called, Death? Oh my god, yes. That shit was... That shit was beautiful. I don't know if I prefer over the strap. I'm a bit of a sucker for something white. So, I'd have to... It's close, though. It's very, 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 very close. It is very, very close. When am I not drunk? A lot. To be fair though, Dev, as much as you love LTDs, remember that it'll probably be a, well, unless it's got completely different pickups, it'll probably be a similar tone to what you currently have. And do you want that? You know, do you need that? I guess want is different. Of course you want it. Do you need it? Is the question, you know? What's this? Ooh. Now, see, if this was... oh, see, I don't mind it in black, actually. I don't. I was gonna say if this was like a cream color. But on more inspection, like with the neck, I don't think so. Oh, I like that as well. That is nice wood. Look at that. How much are these things? Not that I'm going down that route. Let me just disclose. What pickups has that got in it? Oh, it's a roasted maple neck. I like that shit. What pickups has it got? Fishman's? Oh, yeah. Fishman's. That's pretty sexy. Same as the Phoenix. Oh, that is pretty sexy. I'm not... Death. Stop. No. I've talked myself out of that white strap. Okay? Please don't talk me back into it. I don't need to be talked back into it. Do I want a giggle at your expense? Sure. Creative guitars. I was going to say about like the style as well, but there are even different styles. So you could probably get away with that. I need to learn to play guitar. I got an electric like a year or two ago, but I don't even know how to tune it. You should do it, Miss Just Acid. I've not been playing that long. I've been playing guitar 2 years in May? 2 years in May? Yeah, 2 years in May I've been playing guitar. I've been really enjoying it. Oh, are they different Fishmans in it? Oh, I see. Hey, Jan. How much longer will you set them off? Well, we're on row 3. We've got 2 rows to go. Two to go. Lex Fed, thank you for the 2 months, mate. Welcome. Appreciate the resub, dude. Thank you. Oops. Oh, shit. Okay. Out of the way. I'll take lessons once I'm back to normal. I just tried it, find out I got the thing, and it's over my closet ever since. Well, I mean, granted, it'll be a first guitar, so it's not a guitar you'll play forever if you get into it. Most likely, you might do, but most likely. However, guitars, as wood ages, sound better and better. So, even though it's only been 2 years, it'll probably sound a little bit better than it did 2 years ago. Only a fraction. 2 years is not a massively long time in the guitar world, but it will technically sound a fraction better than what it would have if you'd played it straight away. It's definitely more of a thing on acoustics than electric. I don't know which one you bought. But. I have a vacuum tube amps. I'm pretty sure my PRS amp is a tube amp. And I love it. I really do. Death told me, actually. Death is the fucker that persuaded me to get it. I wasn't even going to. I was happy with my little orange amp that I had. Death bought one of these MT-15s, I think it is. And he was like, dude, you gotta get one of these, man. I'm like, I don't know. He's like, dude, you won't regret it. Do it. And the sound that thing makes is unbelievable. It makes such a good sound. We'll do some text. You'll be a pro as soon as you pick it up. Well, you'll technically sound a little bit better than somebody who just buys a brand new one, which is fantastic. Technically. Why do I call myself Button? Button is a nickname I've had for as long as I can remember. And yeah, I just figured if everybody calls me Button, I might as well make it my Twitch name, right? Which makes sense. Hopefully we'll finish it today. I'd like to finish it today. Depends though, because I think I'm gonna run out of TNT before, so we'll have to go and make a bit more. Wow, Brooke. Wow. Brooke just called me round, chat. Feels bad. Wait, what am I? Oh god, I got so much. Look at the third pick. Look at the pick guard. It has pick. Isn't it like metallic? Yeah, I like that. It's like aluminium brushed. I don't know if it is aluminium, but it's like brushed aluminium. Aluminium. I really like that black on the headstock though, Death, with like the wood behind it. I really like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Damn it, Death! Can you fucking stop? Is this a Floyd Rose? It's not, is it? No, it's not. Thank God for that. Although it looks just as much of a pain in the ass. Oh, and I gotta check Discord. Oh God, Syntax. Oh, beautiful, mate. Beautiful. It won't be available till later this year. Okay. That makes me feel a bit better. I do like that. The more I look at it, the more I like it as well. The white strats available now. No. Death. No. I can't afford to do it. I can't. No. Not doing it. Not doing it. La 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 la. Not listening to Death Ridge. La 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 la. It is nice though. But I'm not listening. To watch the Super Bowl halftime show. Do you know what? Sorry, Americans, but the Super Bowl, I have absolutely zero interest in. Like, could not give a rat's ass about it. And I think, like, I don't understand how people get that excited about the sport. I'm convinced most people get excited about it for the halftime show. I did see the Snoop Dogg 50 Cent stuff, Dr. Dre stuff. That was pretty sick, actually. That was pretty sick. But I'm convinced most people are more interested in the halftime show than the actual game. Yeah, I saw the 50 Cent stuff. All right. What's my favorite sport? My favorite sport? Darts. Can't beat darts, man. What a night out darts would be. That'd be awesome. No, to be honest, I quite enjoy boxing. I do quite like watching boxing. I enjoy boxing more than I enjoy UFC, I think. I don't mind UFC, but I think I enjoy boxing more. I think the thing with UFC is like... The thing with UFC is it can all be over if like just like an injury happens. You know what I mean? Well, the same with boxing, but like you're not gonna break your leg in a boxing match. So I don't know. I just UFC is all right. I prefer boxing over it. Darts is brilliant. Drinking? No, I'm not drinking for a little while, Def. I'm also sober for the whole of March, so it's gonna be a long time without a. So it's gonna be a long time for me without a beverage. But I'm gonna do it for my own sake. I don't mind F1. I don't mind F1. I will, because we got a bet on it. One thing I am, it's stubborn. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'll damn well do it. And if I have a bet on it and there's money on the line as well, I don't make bets that I ain't gonna win. Simple as that. So I'm gonna make this £50 bet, and it's gonna be beautiful. Like, as far as I'm concerned, I'm doing this for my own health anyway. Like, just getting paid for it's even better. Should have done February no drinking. It's a short one, Siri. No, but February's my birthday. I'm not going to not drink on my birthday. Hell no. That's lame. That's lame. That bet with Roxy's the only bet I've ever lost. in regards to monetary bets. It's the only one I've ever lost. As not a bull, you did dry January, but came at the sign of 50 quid. Absolutely. I was paid £50 to have a beer. Like, who wouldn't do that? Of course I did. This is different, though. This is £50 to not have a beer. That's the difference. So it would take at least somebody paying me £100 to break it. But I probably wouldn't do that anyway, because I need to do this for my own health. I'm fat, and I don't like it. And I don't like it. Brooke, trust me, okay? You have not seen my body. I am large. Even Def was surprised when I told him how much I weighed. I was like, Jesus, Button. You need to slow down. You're nearly as big as me. I haven't weighed myself in a little while. Last time I weighed myself, I was 85 kg. I think I might be slightly bigger than that now. Maybe like 86. I haven't weighed myself though. It's fine. Okay. I'm gonna deal with it. Only 40 pounds of you, it's not a lot. Yeah. That's nothing. 85 kg is a lot of weight. For someone of my size. It is. I have a beer belly on me, and it's not good. No, I stopped going to the gym when my granddad passed away in November. I just lost all motivation to do anything, so I just stopped the gym entirely. I will be going back as of March, though. That's also part of this bet I've got on. Not only do I not have to drink, or not only can I have a beer, I have to go to the gym at least 5 times a week, which I'm going to do. I want to do that for myself anyway. And when I was going to the gym, I used to do that, so that shouldn't be too difficult to get back into the routine of. That shouldn't be too difficult to get in the routine of. Thank you, Dev. Thank you. The worst thing you can do is be a yes man, chat. It's the worst thing you can do. You don't want to be a yes man. The reality of the situation is, I've put on a lot of weight. It shows, and I shall be dealing with that. Do you go to the gym, do you go to lift weights or just cardio? I do both. I usually get there, I'll do 30 minutes on the treadmill, and then I'll go and do whatever muscle group I'm focusing on that day. Usually. I know, Dev, and I appreciate that. It's a good news, baby. I know. I know. I must admit, recently, I've had the urge to go carp fishing again. Which I've not had the urge to since he died as well, because I used to go carp fishing with him all the time. I've had the small urge to go and do it again. And I think the first time I do it, I'm not going to stream it. I'm just going to go on my own. Maybe with his friend that he used to go with. And we'll just go up there and we'll see how we go. But we'll see how that goes. And, yeah. We'll do that. Hey, Kappa, how are you? I am considered overweight on the BMI scale, chat. I am. And I know BMI is a load of bollocks, but I'm considered overweight. The difference is, though, like, you can be fat because you're unhealthy. You can be fat and heavy because you're unhealthy and don't do much exercise. Or you can be, you know, heavy, but it's because you eat a lot, but you still do a lot of exercise. You eat well and you're just muscular. And it's knowing the difference. And I am fat, so I'm on the unhealthy side of the scale. I mean, sinking 15 pints in a day is not healthy. so I'm definitely on that end of the scale. That is the problem, yeah. My problem is I love food. Food is brilliant. Ah, dear. Oh, really, Captain? Yeah, it's a bit mad. It's a bit mad. On the SPT, yeah. On the SBS scale. I'm in the juicy category. I have a good ass. I've always had a good ass. Even when I was like thin, I had a good ass. Many people have told me. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. You know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't mind being slightly larger. But I would like to be more toned, you know? That's more what I like to be. The good news is, while I may be fat, I'm not so fat that I can't still call it bulking, which is what I'm doing. This is all bulking, ready for when I'm at the gym next month. That's what it is. That's what it is. Well, deadlifting's all your lower back, right? And squatting is just your legs. Which, to be fair, I do need to lose weight on my legs, but my problem is the stomach. Which, you know, to my luck, is the hardest place to lose weight. Can I get a smile in the chat? Alright, boys, 2 rows to go. 2 rows to go. I also have love handles now. Like, if I lean to the side, I get like a crease you can like grab. Never used to have that. Get a totem? No way. Who do you think I am, man? Don't be silly. Don't be silly. No, this is the second row. Look how much TNT we've placed there, chat. Look at all that shit. Ooh, that's a lot of TNT. It's a load of TNT. And if we had gone all the way to the bottom, we'd just be coming up on halfway. No, Ultra Hardcore is no natural health regen, which we have done and beat HCMC on multiple times. Bye, Brooke. Have fun. Feel free to shout at me later. Although I don't remember what the thing was I said anyway, so. I don't know how much I'm going to help you, but. Nice, Cap. I don't remember. Death was one of the first people I followed, but he was. I remember exactly what he was doing when I did follow him. I do remember exactly what he was doing. He was doing a push for partner, I believe, when I first followed him. He was pushing for partner, and he was building. He was using dark oak to build like this big archway in the side of this like mountain thing, but it was like an L-shaped mountain. All right. You wasn't giving me a mini-me? No. John did. How many years have I followed Death? I don't really know how to see that. Well, he followed me in 2014, so it's got to be over 8 years. A long time. A long, long time. We are, Amelia, so we are not a million miles away. I hope this doesn't blow up all my redstone. There's a good possibility it will, but hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't. I will be sad if it does. No, my computer won't lock up. The game might crash, which is a concern of mine. But we'll see how we go. Want to use an arrow? Well, we probably will, but more to the point is I need to know where I'm going to stand to even be able to watch this. I'd like to be able to watch it. I don't know how we're going to do that. Yeah, we've got this row, and then we've got one more row after that, and we're done. Oh, his mothership thing? Yeah, fuck building that, man. Fuck building that. Hell no. I mean, don't get me wrong, he was doing a 2-year stream challenge. He had 2 years of content to fill, but fuck that. Okay. Do I like Minecraft speed runs? Like, not. I don't mind them, but I'm not like stoked about them. You know what I mean? Burnt out MC a lot, really badly. I mean, you play something else for a while. I mean, that was your mission when you came back from your break. But you officially came back 11 days ago. Congratulations on your return. And you did say you're just going to do whatever the hell you want to do. So maybe take a couple weeks to just do other shit. I'm on the channel for that though, like I want to play MC, I just have no way I want to play it. I mean... Well, I mean, I would just... I don't really know what I'd do. I guess I'd do split things up and do like 3 hours of Minecraft, then 3 hours of something else. I must admit though, like, I kind of figured that would happen anyway when you were doing your survival work. Because survival, I don't know how anybody plays survival. Like, it's the most boring thing because there's just no challenge to it. I think the fun comes when you're challenged. Like, this would not be exciting if I was in survival. Gizmo entering his final month of sub. Thanks you so much.
Thanks to @2_geek for my sub gift.
The final month, man. Am I not in survival? The hell no. It's like, if I die, that's all over. But in, like, normal survival, like, if you die, it doesn't matter. You just carry
Happy
on.
sub day. There's
nothing to lose. You know what I mean? Bish, thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. There's nothing to lose. Like, if I die, we're finished. And then when you have those moments when you come close to dying, like we did the other day, Monka S. I don't know how I didn't lose the world that day. I should have died. It just keeps it exciting, keeps you on your toes. I mean, maybe like some prison stuff, perhaps? You know, you did that for a little bit. Some prison stuff, or like some fucking minigame shit, something like that. Dashed under. I must admit, when I find myself starting to get bored of Minecraft, even just a little thing like using a really like mad texture pack, like Doku Craft or something, just changes the whole game. At least for me, it just completely changes the whole game, gives it a different feel, and just keeps it a bit fresh. So maybe you could try that, rather than just using like your enhanced shaders. Whack some crazy texture pack on. Not like Svax or something like that. It's just too, you know, it's too close to it. But something like medieval or some shit. Oh, we got a new member, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, members of the Button Army. Please do your duty and raise your button inches into the chat and welcome Battery. Come right on in. Don't be shy. Whip it out. Mushroom stand at the table. Make your way through to the community room. It's a pleasure to have you, ma'am. It is a pleasure. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for joining us. Okie doke. There we go. Next. Thank you for all the follows coming in as well, chat. Appreciate you guys following the channel. If you're new out there, you're enjoying the show, make sure you give that follow button a little bit of a tickle. What is the 1-inch wonder clumber? 1-inch wonder clumber? Where the fuck did that come from? 1-inch wonder club. Actually, listen, Kappa, if you don't know what the 1-inch wonder club is, we can't tell you. It's just not how it works. It's kind of a case, it's one of those things where if you know, you know. Do you know what I mean? But it's also not particularly difficult to figure out. But if you can't figure it out, maybe you're not worthy of being in it. You know what I mean? And I know that's a big claim, but maybe you're not worthy of being in it. You're welcome. It's funny, but I picked your people really mushroom snapping a table on the way in, and that's the most weird. That's mostly weird and a little bit gross. Well, not really. If you think about it, if you were to go into like a normal club, right? Like, you'd maybe give your ID, they might scan it, you know, whatever it may be. But to go into the 1-Inch Wonder Club, some other form of identification. So you know how you do like a fingerprint where you put your finger on the little ink pad and then you put it on the paper? It's kind of like that. But you kind of go ink, then you go whoosh, and you leave your little mark. And then you go into the community room. It's just like, it's basically registering, essentially. That's all it is. It's just, think of it as you registering. You don't have a PP? You definitely do, George. Everybody knows there's no girls on the internet. There are no grills on the internet. It's a well-known fact. You're close to being out of register? Sweet, man. You really thought this through. What are you doing with that much TNT? Lots of naughty things. I have not been watching for lava pops, actually. I gotta be careful. Well, unfortunately, Death, I think there's only so much you can do with that in any Minecraft world that's just standard. You got some cool biomes, maybe a village, but that's about it, really. If you got to do stuff like that, you're better off downloading like a map with like cities in it and shit for you to go and find. I'm sure there's plenty out there. Yeah, I actually found my first one the other in this world the other day. Is it this world? No, it was in our 118 HMC. It was right next to spawn, and it had like just oak saplings in it. I was like, oh, that was great, nice. Glad I waited for this. Oh no, it had a notch apple as well. To be fair, well, I was like, oh. I mean, yeah, David, that's so boring, man. I don't want to just mine stone for days on end. Who do you think I am? G? She's like, wow. Although, to be fair, you can't deny that man spent 26 hours mining deep slate. That's rough. That is rough. Talk to Rowan, how'd you talk? I shit myself thinking someone's at my window. Oh my god. Brooke, please. It's only me. Yeah, G is like, I'm convinced G is some sort of an alien. A complete different breed. Like, no human on this planet has the sanity to dig a 258 by 258 circle of deep slate all the way down to the bottom. No one is capable of doing that. Wow, Brooke. Feels bad. Hey, Nightwolf. John has died like 8 times in his world now at times. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. We ain't died once. 0. No. That is true. I remember that, actually, though. I remember that. What about like a sky block now? Love you. No, you don't, bro. I want to hear it. I want to hear your lies. Was the watering plant stream the one I banned you? And I'm pretty sure it was. Might have been, actually. It might have been. Yeah, I vaguely remember that, actually. I do vaguely remember that. Very, very vaguely. I feel like it was definitely a skyblock, though. It was definitely a skyblock. I don't know. I think I was definitely young. I was very young. I literally didn't even do anything wrong. Death just couldn't be bothered to deal with my shit that day. Like, he claims I was moaning about being tired, but I'm pretty sure he asked me how I was. I was like, I'm tired. How are you? And he was just like, well, go to bed then. And then ban me for 8 hours. I was like, oh. Coming up on 1 row to go. Okay. There it is, boys. Our last column before the final row. And that officially leaves us with 1 row to go, boys. 1 row to go. The only issue we're going to have at the moment is I need to go and get a bit more TNT, which is fine. It's not difficult to do, but 1 row to go, boys. I got to go get a bit more TNT, though. Luckily, I don't need stacks and stacks and stacks of it. We can do the math here. There's 29 holes. Takes 41 TNT per tube. So let's do the math here. 29 holes times by 41 deep is 1,189 TNT, which if we divide by 64 gives us 18.5 stacks of TNT, which if we times that, so remember, it'll be just over 18.5, so we'll say
Good
19
morning
stacks.
from Ohio Button. I hope you, mods, and chat all have an amazing day. Ready for the big booms, collision, less than 3.
Gerald, thank you so much, mate. For the 500 bits. Taking that number 3 spot. Thank you so much, mate. So if we do 19 stacks of TNT times by 4. Oh, sorry, no. 19 times by 64 times by 4 is 4,864 sand. Divided by 64 is 76 stacks of sand. It's not a lot. It's really not a lot. That's what? 3 shulker boxes of sand? We When's the final show? I mean, I'm probably not going to retire from streaming for a little bit, man. I'm quite happy streaming at the moment. I think we're quite a long ways away from retiring. I'll let you know when I announce my retirement and the final stream, though. Don't worry, you'll get plenty of warning on that. Okay, granite, diorite, andesite. It will, Piggin. It will, mate. There'll be clips of it. There'll be TikToks of it. It'll be on YouTube, all that shit. So I need to go and fill these with sand. That's all we gotta do. Shovel's already repaired. Beautiful. Let's go fill them with sand. Well, I don't have to auto-sort everything. I don't have to auto-sort everything. It's cool to have, but... like... I don't have to do that every time. The auto-sorting part's more if I've just got a lot of shit. Like, I only had a few stacks of stuff there. If I got a lot of shit, I can just... chuck it all in. Jesus, Jordan. Calm yourself. Fluffy, don't encourage this shit. You are a moderator. You need to be professional, Fluffy. This is a very professional stream. Professionalism is important. Take that conversation to DMs, please and thank you. Has Twitch activated your moments option yet? We can all get an icon to say we're here at the big boom. Wait, is that a thing? Is that a thing? Wait, a moments button? I don't even know what that is. Oh, it is a thing. Is that like a newly announced thing then? Or I don't know. I've never heard of it. We'll just take it from here. Georgie, I told you like every day. You're so needy. You're so needy. Oh, it's in beta. I told you yesterday. I was ill yesterday. I was ill and traveling. I literally came home and I got in bed. And then I went out for food. Then I came back. Then I got back in bed. Don't try and turn this on me, Georgie, because you messed up. Alright? It's not my fault. Why would I take the time to be an option? Explain that. Why would I take the time to be an option? Exactly. Exactly. We can like put this in here. You and you. Phil tested it yesterday. Oh, what, the moments option thing? That's interesting. That is interesting. It'll be cool when that comes out of beta. Although, what's it for, though? Like, you say I was here. Like, what do you get? Like a chat badge or something? Like, what even is that? What even is that? I don't know. Could do with no. Who couldn't? Chicken nuggets are banging. It's just a badge in chat. Oh. Interesting. Hello, Chicken Nugget. Apparently he charges 10 euros for one of those videos. If that's the case, my guy's making a killing. He's a smart businessman. He's a smart businessman. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. I don't blame him. It's just like a we were here for that moment badge. Yeah, but like, how does that work in chat? Like, what if there's like a lot of moments in a stream? I don't know. I got no idea. Just as us Raw X watches for €10. Why not? Okay. Can do 5 per month. I'm not being funny. I'm a bit unsure on like the point of that feature. Like, just say you were here for it. Like what? Like what? So people click on your badge in chat and it takes you to the clip of it. I guess that gets more views for clips. Yeah, no, actually, okay. I get what they're trying to do with that, I think. And it, oh, okay. You click that badge, it links to the clip. Right, I see. And I guess it drives traffic and, you know, there's a possibility of making a moment go viral, but... Yeah, it's interesting, I guess. It'll be interesting to see what they do with it. We will see. Hi, Erin. Erin, hi. How are you? How are you? Are you going to do a big cliffhanger and blow it up next stream? Well, I can't go 2 overtime today. We'll see how we are on time. I can't go 2 overtime. I got to make all this TNT. I got to place it. I've also got to get the Guardian farm ready because I need to AFK that tonight. And then we'll see where we are with blowing it up. I still haven't figured out how I'm even going to watch the explosion yet. I still haven't even figured that out. So we'll figure this out as we go. No, Molly, we've got 1 row left to plant. We're just getting the little bit of sand we need for that. And then it's ready to rock and roll. First time seeing such big numbers in sub months. I think the longest you can be subbed is 87 months at the moment, I believe. Yeah, maybe a mod of some sort. I don't know. Do you know what I haven't done in a while? Is made a backup of this world. That's what I need to do. Well, apparently, Molly, so far... Don't say that, because I've still got a row to place yet. Do I use an Elgato green screen? No, but I do want to buy one of those. I don't know how much longer I'm going to have the studio for. Because there's a part of me that wants to condense it down. Like, there's pros and cons to both, so I haven't decided yet. But there's a part of me that wants to condense my setup down and put it back in my room where I used to stream. There's a part of me that wants to do that. There's pros and cons to doing both. The biggest con is that I won't have, like, my own space anymore. Like, I can't, like, I can make as much noise I want in here. I can do whatever I want in here. And I can't do that if I do that in my room, right? Well, I can, but I have to be semi-respectful. So I'm not really sure what I want to do yet. Yeah, I will, Chelsea. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, that could be bad. That could be very bad. here a lot recently, Michelle Static. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It's always greatly appreciated. It's always good to see your face. It is always good to see your face. Another big con, yeah, is like marathon-wise, we're not going to be able to do a huge amount of marathon streams. Like maybe 12 hours and stuff, but 24 hours would be very few and far between. Venom, thank you for the tier 1, mate. Appreciate the tier 1 sub, brother. Welcome. Thank you so much for supporting the show, my man. Inferno wants to name in the monument as well. I got you, my friend. Yeah, marathons, we could do like 12 hours, maybe... If I got up early enough, maybe like 16 to 18 hours, but that's it. 24 hours would be very few and far between. Would be very few and far between. I've been having chunk corruption issues in my world lately. I had to restore a region from back up twice yesterday. He sent me to explore and just deleted the chunk with the problem, so I'm hoping the latest issue... that's the last of the issues. Lost my enchanted area, but a small price to pay. True. Yeah, I've got a weird lag issue with one. I don't know how you knew yours was corrupted, if it just froze and crashed. But one of the ones one of the chunks in the Mayan temple is, like, really, like... Like, you know when you run out of RAM... And you start hitting, you know, there's a memory leak and you start running out of RAM and it does that little freeze thing. It does that, but you're not like running out of RAM. It's weird. I don't know why it does it, but it's very, very annoying. But it's so far, it only seems to be a problem when I'm in it. Like, as long as I'm not standing in the chunk directly, it's fine. Hey, thanks, Inferno. Appreciate it, mate. Calls are being logged, thank goodness. I have no idea how to find it otherwise. Yeah, that would be bad. Oh, really, Bones? Interesting. Well, that chunk did have lava in it. That's what I was talking about, garbage collection. But that's not what it is. No, this is not garbage collection. I couldn't think of the word for it. It's not that. Amy! 49 month-a-roonies. Dear Lord.
Yes.
Yes. 1 month away, Amy, from half a century of being subbed to the channel. Can you believe that? Can you believe you're nearly half a century of being subbed to the channel? 50 years. It's a long time. Thank you very much. Wow, Brooke, where's your meanness come from today? What have I done? Like, please tell me. Thank you, Amy. I hope you're doing okay. Da, 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 da. Probably, Amy, yeah. It'll be like probably around 4 or 5 o'clock time, somewhere around there. I shall be in the Discord. Working away as usual. What? Yeah, Brooke has been very like angry towards me lately. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I don't know. It really is selling it. Quite a lot of people actually do that as well. Can I join your world? I'm good at Minecraft. I'm like, the fact you had to tell me that is... even if I was going to let you join my world, which I'm not, the fact you told me that is concerning. I'm angry out of love. Is it love though, Brooke? Is it love or is it hate? It's a real question. Alright. Honestly, at this point, I don't know. Brooke's just mad because she had to go to the orthodontist again. That's what it is. That's what it is. I haven't done it in over an hour. Can I join your world? Yeah. I bought Minecraft like 2 days ago. I'm kind of a big deal in the Minecraft world now. So, I don't know if you wouldn't mind letting me join. Yeah, see, bro, the fact you had to shout about how you've had enough of going to the dentist and stuff. I mean, that has just that has confirmed to me that is what is agitating you at the moment. I don't blame you, by the way. But that's not an excuse to be mean to me. You're gonna skip today? Oh god. Amy, please don't have a heart attack. Please don't have a heart attack. Mr. Static says, we've got a few staff members that hang out here, to be fair. Got a few staff come in and say hello. Obviously, Miss Static is not here because she enjoys the stream. She's here waiting for the prime opportunity to ban my channel from existence. Obviously. Alright. Next. Yeah, you might still be angry about your dream, Brooke. That's true. That's true. I can't think why I didn't want to do mushrooms with you in your dream. It's not like I don't do drugs or something, is it? No. Why mushrooms as well? That's such just a random drug to think about as well in your dream. It's not something simple like weed. It had to be shrooms. But I'm sorry, Brooke, that I wouldn't do mushrooms with you. Unsurprisingly, it's not really my scene. There we go. So how many stacks? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. How many stacks? I only needed 9. Oh, I had a couple of stacks, didn't I? That's right. That's right. We'll just save this for future stuff. Yes, Madloat. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, let's not go down the drug talk route, chat, please. Thank you. We're not going to go down that route. Alright, let's grab all this. Get rid of that. Actually, I'm just going to get rid of that as well. It's only a purge, don't worry. Just to get the message out of chat. Right. Chat. Let's begin the final row. 28 rows down. One to go. One to go. Thank you, Miss Shelltastic. I've never done anything like it before. Cinder Bookworm, 15 months. Thank you so much, mate. Welcome. Appreciate the 15 months, my friend. Thank you very much. Taking us 17 sub points away. 17 away from a lovely milestone of 1,400 sub points. 17 to go, boys. That is 3 tier 3 subs. Come on. Hey, Martin, hope you're well. What exactly are you using TNT for? TNT to make big booms. The last row has begun. If this goes off accidentally now on the last row, I will actually be pissed. We've managed this far, all of this, days of placing TNT. If it goes off now, I'll be fuming. Hey, Reconscious, how are you, mate? Will the explosion reach the storage above? I'm hoping no. I'm hoping no. Keep your eyes peeled for lava pops in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, chat. Are the explosion effects conquered? Are the explosion effects compounded based on quantity? No. Like, it's one TNT explodes one TNT area. If that makes sense. Put an item frame on each stack of TNT and lay a totem of it. I don't have any totems. We've had this world nearly a year and I literally do not have a single totem. I haven't done one raid. Favorite emote? What? Like, overall, out of any emote there is, including BTTV, it has to be Blelele. It has to be Blelele. It's just a brilliant emote. Thanks, Davey. I didn't see it come through, but thank you, man. Oh, I will lose it, baby. How am I planning to light this? I have no idea. I don't know how I'm going to light it. I don't know how I'm going to watch it explode. I don't know anything. All I know is this is going to make a colossal boom, which will hopefully not destroy my storage area, and if it does, I'll be very, very sad. What countries have I visited? I've been to America. I've been to Australia multiple times. I've been to Dubai. I've been to Qatar. I've been to Abu Dhabi. I've been to Germany. Been to France, been to Belgium. I've been to... Where else have I been? I don't think where else I've been. Been to quite a few places. By been to, I'm not necessarily saying I've holidayed in them. Abu Dhabi, Dubai, and Qatar, I was in for approximately 2 hours as I travelled through to Australia. Croatia, been to Croatia. Haven't been to Ireland before. I'm going in May sometime, I believe, for a weekend. I was in San Francisco, LA, and San Jose when I was in America. I'll be back in America for TwitchCon NA this year. I'll be back in America for that, which will be pretty sweet. In San Diego. In Australia, I was in Western Australia, in Perth. In Perth. I've been to the UK. I mean, yes, I reside there, but technically I've still been there. Denmark? I don't know if there's what's in Denmark? Like, I don't really know what there is there. I do know AFL, and if I had to support a team, don't get me wrong, this is kind of based off of Roxy. She's kind of imprinted it into my mind. It would be the West Coast Eagles. Where Eagles, the West Coast Eagles, and we're here to tell you why. Legoland in Denmark? That'd be pretty cool, I guess. I know Fluffy's from Denmark, I know that. We're the big birds, kicked off the big game. We're the Eagles, we're flying high. Something like that. Something like that. I only know that because Roxy's parents had a bottle opener. It was a West Coast Eagles bottle opener, and every time you opened a beer, it played that tune. So, you say Freo Dockers or rang out. I went to a Freo Dockers game when I was in Australia. And apparently it was... well, I mean, I'd never seen an AFL game before, so I didn't really know what was going on. I thought it was alright. But apparently it was a really bad game. Like, a really bad game. Like, one of the worst that, like, her parents and everything had ever seen. Like, it was terrible. So ever since then, I'm sorry, I have to join the opinion of Dockers are shit. Sorry, I have to join that. Roxy would be very proud of me for saying that, I'm sure. But Davey, I did thank you for that, man. You were thanked. Hi, Apple Boy. How you doing, mate? Hey, Kristen. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Kristen, I don't think you were in the fishing stream when it happened. At the very end, just like towards the end, I accidentally stood on Phil's stick and I snapped off one of his branches. I am very sorry. I don't know what more I can tell you. I'm sure Phil is going to be devastated by the news. I accidentally stood on one of his little prongs and I snapped it off. I didn't mean to do that. Explaining what you're doing for a newbie. Yeah, so above us is our giant mega auto sorter, which can auto sort every item in the game that is stackable automatically. And what we're doing is for the floor, rather than just having like a boring old floor and leaving a big space, we're blowing up the entire thing with TNT, this 128 by 128 area. Every single one of those dots is a column of TNT that goes all the way down to the bottom. And we're going to blow it up. And we're on the final row. Right here. This is the final row. The final hurrah. And it's going to go boom. And with a bit of luck, we'll not blow up the auto sorter as well. But we shall see. The sorter, so we've left 10 blocks as like a buffer. So when all this is going off, I have 10 blocks of safety. And that's it. Now after that, it's right on top of my sorter. I hope it's enough. I've got a sneaky suspicion it's not. Which terrifies me. But I mean, if it gets blown up, it gets blown up. We have to rebuild it. But what's life without a little risk, huh? Oh, gutted, Eric. Gutted for you. Probably not, Davey. Sorry, man. You could place... I could place a layer of obsidian. I could cover the obsidian around the back. But that's no fun. It's not just Minecraft, dams. Well, the games too. The 3080 was part of a sponsored thing. We did a sponsored thing with Nvidia for that. The rest of the stuff... I think I bought the rest of the stuff. But again, it's gonna crash. No, we have exploded 115,000 TNT at once in the past, and it was fine. I've also had 30,000 TNT explode essentially on my head. That was fine. So with a bit of luck, and there will be a bit of tick lag, we'll be alright. And Reno coming in for 9 beautiful months.
Ye are rocking that beard again.
Don't get excited, man. The beard is going. I'm sorry. Thank you for the 9 months. That is a Twitch, baby. You need to come up with a name for it. The beard is going. Yeah, that was mad, Fubo. That was a bit mad. But why? Because I need motivation to want to go to the gym. And if I shave my beard, I have a mad double chin. Like, button chins in the chat. And it's going to serve as motivation for me to go to the gym and be healthy and, yeah. That's why I'm doing it. It's going to be my motivation to... Well, it looks so good. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's not even grown out at the moment. It's kind of halfway there. So... It's got to go. I'm sorry. I will grow it back. Like, as soon as I've shaved it, I will grow it back. But I need to do it for motivational purposes. Yeah. And then come April, hopefully by Insomnia, it shall be back to its full majesty. Maybe. Well, we're gonna... I don't know how we're gonna trigger the TNT yet. I haven't figured that out. I haven't figured out how we're triggering it. I haven't figured out where we're gonna stand to watch it or how we're gonna watch it. What I might just say to chat is... I don't really want to have to buy a camera account or start fucking about with mods and shit, because that can start fucking with your game files as well. I'm tempted to say to chat, should I just open my world to LAN, go into creative mode after I've set everything up, stand on a pressure plate or whatever we're going to do, and then I can just sit there in the room and watch it. I'm very tempted to do that. Or spectator mode, yes, something. And then at least we can watch it all go off, right? The only thing is, for the purpose of clips and shit, that would be kind of lame, because you won't see that it's in a hardcore world, and you'll just see it in creative, and you'll be like, nah. Of course chat will hear hoping the TNT will go off. Of course chat want me to fail at this, and want everything to go wrong, and... Well, probably want me to rage quit and never play Minecraft again. That's a little bit of lava right there. That's a little bit of lava. This is a long way away, though. I'm going to do this because I don't trust creepers. You know it's hardcore, true, but a clip looks way better when something's in hardcore, right? What mode is spectator mode? I don't even know what mode that is. Obviously, creative is like game... I don't know, actually. I'll have to look into what that is. Game mode 3? Oh, no. Game mode 3 is adventure mode, isn't it? No, 2 is adventure mode. I can't remember. 0 is survival. 1's creative. Or survival / hardcore, depending what the world's in. 1's creative. 2's adventure. Presumably 3 is spectator. You got this, Lara, I believe. If you have cheats on, you can press and hold F3 and then press F4. What does that do? Oh, you can change the... Ah! That's why it keeps coming up. Uh-oh. Right. Steady button. Steady. Is it up? It's definitely up. Shush. Uh-oh. Aha! There's a cave. There is a cave. That is also quite close to my tier 2, which I really don't like. So, I'm going to deal with that. Before there's a creeper in here that sets all this off. Okay, here's you. That's what I mean, man. These little caves you gotta be careful of. You gotta be careful of. These can fuck your shit up. I thought I heard 2 skeletons, not 1. Which also concerns me. I'm not too worried about up here too much. This is all done and finished with. So I'm not too bothered about all this. Where's that? Fuck me, there's more! Spider, where are you? Hiss. Was that up or down? It's down. Ooh. Aha! Hello. Oh, it just hit me through a block. How was that fair? Right, music. With a bit of luck, there's no creepers in here. Let's just fill this in. An obsidian platform, I think it'd be too much danger, Mr. Josastic. Oh, God. This is a rather large cave. I hear another skeleton around there. Yeah, there he is. Why am I shooting flame arrows, button, you knob? That's a stupid idea. I think that's okay. No. 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 Bad idea. Let's not do that. It's not my idea of fun. But there's more up here as well. It's fine, chat. Why are you panicking? Stop panicking. Okay, I think this is fine. But this is probably far enough away. Things like this that more concern me. Ones that go over the top. And ones that we've clearly been here before. How close is the TNT here? Can we see it? Okay, it's a little ways away. I think this will be fine. I'm sure it's fine. Bits. Sonic, thank you for the 100 bits. No one's coming up here. What I'm gonna do, actually. I'm gonna do that. I'm just not interested in anything that could potentially come from that way. Sonic becoming an official member. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to the channel. Please do your duty. And raise your button. Inches into the chat and welcome the newest member. Come right on in, Sonic. Don't be shy, brother. Whip it out. Mushrooms down the table. Make your way through to the community room, my man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Listen, Mr. Beast 7027. You are not the Mr. Beast. You are a dreamer. I see why you'd want to be Mr. Beast. Seems like a cool guy. But you are not Mr. Beast. You are a fake. Okay, with a bit of luck, we're fine. Panic over. Panic over. Yeah, this would have been that pitch black bit we came down on. Could have been bad. Yo, Bugs! What you saying, brother? How are you, my man? Good to see you, dude. 3 to go. The jawline, the mini stash, the face. How do you handle watching this sexy face without hugging your phones and monitors? Bugs, I tell this to you every time, man. Come away from that damn mirror, bro. You're the sexy man, not me, dude. I've missed you, man. I hope you're doing alright, bro. Hope you're doing alright, man. Listen, the beard is not on form at the moment. It's not on form. It's usually a bit thicker than this with like 4 or 5 C's. This has only got 2 C's at the moment. The jawline has gone, Bergs. I've put on a lot of weight. The jawline is gone. So you have to be talking about yourself, man. Other Bill goes, oh, thank you, bro. We're almost there. We're almost there. 2 away from finishing. Big poke in the chat. Let's pay attention there, button. Let's not fuck this up. I hope you've been well, though, man. Hope streams are going good for you. I haven't had time to pop into your stream in ages. I don't think I've caught you live in ages, actually. I hope the stream's been going well. Why don't you use the free cam mod to watch it go off? I want to be a bit careful with mods, because mods can get, especially when you start doing individual mods, can get a little bit, can potentially cause issues. I'm not sure how we're going to do it yet. I haven't figured that out. What I do know is I need to do my Guardian, I need to empty my Guardian farm storage into chests, ready to AFK at the end of the stream. So I have to do that before we can do anything. And then I got to figure out how the hell we're going to blow this up and watch it, because I don't know myself. But, ladies and gentlemen, after a couple of weeks and over, $841 columns of TNT, it is done. There it is. There it is. 841 columns of TNT in a 128 by 128 area. Ready to go kaboom with 0 accidents. 0. None. 0. That's 2 out of 9 times we haven't had an accident. Mr. Staffy, 26 months. Thank you so much, man.
Haven't been here for a while, but I've times this perfectly, Pop.
You were here, bro. You were here. Now, we got things we got to do before we light this up, chat. We got things we got to do. Things we got to check. This is all ready to go. For those that don't know or maybe new around here, here's what the plan is. We've planted all this TNT all the way down to the top of Deep Slate. All 841 columns of it. It goes all the way down. We've left a 10 block buffer between the top of that TNT and our storage system, which we have spent a couple months building as well. This is our storage system, which can automatically sort out more or less every single stackable item in the game. Yeah. The idea is we blow up the floor. We'll be able to walk into this storage room, look down through a glass floor, and see a giant ocean monument surrounded by a nice coral reef in all its glory. Obviously, to do that, we need to clear out all this area below, and rather than digging it, which is boring, we decided to blow it up. With a bit of luck, it won't blow my storage room up. Oh, god damn it. But that is highly possible. I think I also saw a Pearl in there as well. Hi, Pearl. I hope you're doing okay. Pretty sure I saw a wonderful pearlescent moon in there. Let's get rid of all that. Lovely. Lovely. I need to figure out a way of lighting this up as well without torches. Don't know how we're going to do that yet. This is not finished, by the way. This is just like the shell. We're still going to do all the texturing with this, with like cracked bricks and like slabs and stairs and mossy and vines and stuff like that. We've got a lot of detail to do with that. But we are going to have to figure out how we're going to watch. I'd like, if I can, to stay in hardcore watching it explode. But I don't know at the moment how we're going to do that. I don't know yet how we're going to do that. What's left to do? I need to go to the Guardian farm. Because I need to clear the shit out ready. Because we've got to AFK that tonight. So I'm going to do that. Then I got to figure out how the hell we're going to watch this thing. And shit like that. So... we got a lot of figuring out to do. I'll tell you what I am going to do before anything goes catastrophically wrong. And actually, I'm going to do it now. I know I've just come from my room, but I'm going to do it now. Fuck it. You know, I'm going to stand here. It's fine. Tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to make a backup of this world. In case anything goes catastrophically wrong. This is long-term season 2. Let's delete that. I have another backup elsewhere. Don't worry. Let's copy this, pasta it onto here. Let it do the old copy pasta. And copy across. Okay. Long term 1, long term 2. Okay, and then I'll also take a copy of this and whack it on this. As well. Whack it on the old NAS. Let it delete that shit real quick. Backups are like totems. No, this is for corruption reasons. Not if I die. If I die, I'm obviously not going to be like, oh, we'll just load a backup. Like, obviously, I'm not going to do that. You doofus. Alright. Pass that in here. Cool, and we'll leave that doing its thing. This is going to take a bit of time to do. Hopefully, it's not going to disrupt the recording that's going on. I don't think it will. Okay. We'll leave that doing its thing. Sweet. You can do a viewing room that's like 2 glass thick. I don't think 2 glass is going to stop. How much TNT even is it? I haven't even looked. Was it like a placed one? A dropped, broken mind. Well, it's 35,000 minus about 1,000 that we would have used in the nether. So we're looking at about 34,000 TNT in there. Okay, alright, let me get, Jesus, let me get some chests. I need to go, clear out the Guardian farm storage, ready to AFK at the end of the stream, but then we'll see how we are on time. One thing we're not going to do, and I'll tell you that now, is we're not going to rush this. We're not going to rush this. There's no point in rushing it. You don't want to wish this away, chat. Apparently most of my wood's still at my old storage. We're going to transfer this across at some point as well. Did you copy that from your desktop? Did you copy that from your desktop or from the game directly? Copying while running might have integrity issues. Is there a save? There'll be saves during the backup, if the latter. No, we logged out of the world, Mr. Assassin. We logged out of the world, so yeah, we just copied it from the game files. As long as you're logged out of the world, you're fine. Like, I wouldn't just be like this, regional pack. I wouldn't do it whilst I'm logged in. We're logged out, saved, zipped, all that good shit. Oh, you're talking about my NAS. Oh, actually, that's a very good point. I didn't even think about that. That was my bad. You are very much correct. Give me this one. Yeah, sorry. No, you are right. You are right. Let me let this remove again. Remove. You're right. I didn't even think about that. There we go. There we go. We'll leave that doing its thing. Very good point. That was a really annoying noise. Okay, let me put this in here. Perfect. How can I be like you? You don't want to be like me, trust me. You don't want to be like me, my friend. No, I'll probably like a corner. I'll probably like a corner. See, this is where I don't know. This is where I don't know. I could try, light a corner, like make a bit of a tunnel, light a corner, run back down the tunnel, let the corner kind of blow up and start expanding, and then just walk forward and I can watch it all going off in front of me. That would probably work. That would probably work. Because once it's past a certain distance, it shouldn't be too much of a threat to me. Shouldn't be too much of a threat to me. Bear in mind, it's probably going to be bouncing off of the ceiling and going places. Okay. Hello, Guardian Farm. This is a lot of shit, is what it is. Because I'm lazy. Actually, I just realized I'm not. Am I gonna be able to? Oh no, that's fine. This is out of nothing but pure laziness. Oh, this is all full as well. Jesus. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay. Oh my god, there's so much. You haven't missed the boom. The TNT's placed. It's all finished. We haven't exploded it yet. So how many's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 34. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just going to use this to build up. And let's go. I need to clean this out because I need to AFK this after streaming today. When is the boom? Probably tomorrow. As I just noticed the time. Probably tomorrow. Do. Really gonna blue ball us? Well, it gives you a reason to come back tomorrow. Like I said, I don't want to rush this. I've just spent fucking 2 weeks placing and getting and placing all that TNT. I'm not just gonna blow it up in a minute after placing it. No, we've got to prepare. We've got to make the final product as spectacular as possible. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's not happy with how many items are on the floor, is it? Oh, they were brilliant, thank you, Kristen. I had a great time, my friends, in London. We did a big old pub crawl. It was awesome. It was a really good time, thank you. And the next time I'll be at the pub, Kristen, will be with you and Phil. Most likely. I haven't forgotten to let you guys know a date about that, by the way. I just haven't been told myself. That is all. But I will let you know. In plenty of time. I could break the chest, but I don't really want to do that because it's still all active and doing its thing. So there we go. Okay, that should be empty. Yeah, empty. Let me get rid of this one. This one. Oh, there's loads of this one. Yeah, I could have broke the chest and replaced them. That's true. That's true. We get so many shards from this. It's ridiculous. This will be helpful though. We're gonna need all this to build the actual Guardian Temple itself down there. Maybe use a glitch to see the explosion. That ain't what we're about, man. I think we might have to do the idea of this as a tunnel. Do a tunnel right down. And, I think we might have to go with that. Which will work just fine. Okey-doke. So we've got all that prismarine to spare, and this can all just continue filling up. This literally has nothing in it already, but I'll empty that just because it's all extra. Fish, I'm pretty sure that's all empty. It is. And this is just ink sacs. This will also fill up with prismarine, though. Alright. We are good in the hood. That's ready to rock and roll. Would it not be worth staggering the chest and hoppers so they flow down to the bottom chest all the time? What do you mean? That's what happens here anyway. Like, it will fill this one up first before it fills this one. It's just from how we've taken all the stuff out in the past, that's all. That's all. Well, chat, it is 1 minute to 2. I said I had to end pretty more or less on time today anyway. So, confirmed, Big Boom is tomorrow. Big Boom is happening tomorrow. The show, I believe, will be with Dr. Gluon tomorrow. I think we're with Dr. Gluon tomorrow. I need some blocks. I know it's a Sag, man. It's fine. You have something to look forward to tomorrow. I believe we're with Dr. Gluon tomorrow, which means that the Big Boom will be somewhere around midday. Which is, if you look at your clock and go back 2 or 3 hours, go back 3 hours, that's when roughly the boom will be tomorrow, whether we're with Doc or not. So yeah, go back 3 hours. That's when we're looking. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to AFK until then. And it's going to be exciting. So look at your clock. 3 hours ago.
Button wave.
3 hours ago was when we're big booming. Yes, I will message him right now, actually. Spartan, thank you so much for the 16 months, mate. Welcome back, dude. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm going to message him right now. Are we playing tomorrow? There we go. Hey, chat. Other than that, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you all for hanging out. I will see you tomorrow for the big old boom at 11 a.m. UK time. Look at your clock. Go back 3 hours. That's when we'll be booming. But thank you so much for all the subs today. All the gifted subs, all the bits, everything like that. You guys are brilliant. I will see you all tomorrow. Feel free to spam the channel with hearts on your way out. You're more than welcome to spam the channel with hearts. And I will see you tomorrow morning at around 8 a.m. with Dr. Gluon. Followed by Long-Term Hardcore. He's actually just replied to me. We're doing it! It's on! It's happening! Dawawa! Thank you so much for the 2 months. Welcome back. It's happening, chat. Confirmed. Alright. We're gonna drop a host on... I'm gonna host Matt. Let's spam the channel of Hearts chat. I'll see you tomorrow at 8 in the morning with Dr. Gluon. Like I said, look at your clock. Go back 6 hours. That's when we'll be live tomorrow with Dr. Gluon. And the boom shall be at 11 a.m. tomorrow. So other than that, take care. Stay awesome. Stay safe. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, chat.